everyone, welcome to my channel. On today's video, I'm going to be unboxing this Barbie Looks doll number 8. She is from the newest second wave, and I'm so excited that I got her. I've been trying to get my hands on several dolls from the first wave for over half a year now. Thankfully, the dolls from the second wave are a lot easier to come by. The second wave includes these 3 dolls here on the back side of the box. So the reason I got this one here was actually because she's going to be playing a specific character in my upcoming series, Barbie Beach Blast, this summer. The Barbie Looks doll number 7, which is here in the middle, has been really popular, but I have to say that I'm not actually the biggest fan of her. As for the box, here on one side it says Looks across here, and then we have the front, and on the other side it says Model number 8. There are currently 9 dolls in this line, and I'm pretty sure that Mattel plans to make more. As I mentioned earlier, I got this doll to play a certain character in one of my series. That being said, I think that she definitely has a very interesting style that I'm not really sure if I like yet. I pre-ordered this doll off of Amazon.com for about $20, and it took about 2 to 3 weeks for her to get here. You can't really tell on camera, but the box is slightly damaged. However, the doll is in great condition. The Barbie Looks dolls have been going in and out of stock, and their prices keep changing, so I'm really glad that I got her. This is my first Barbie Looks dolls, so I'm super excited about that. Now let's go ahead and take her out of the box for a closer look. Before we get started, please make sure to subscribe and turn on that notification bell. Here she is outside of the box. I think she looks really beautiful, and I have to say that she does have a very unique style. This doll is also a made-to-move, which is a great plus. I was honestly pretty surprised when I saw that the retail price for the Barbie Looks dolls was only $20, because that's a really good deal if you ask me. You can't see it as much on camera, but the doll does have some black fuzz on her face. Other than that, she's in perfect condition. I have seen other people who buy these dolls, and the quality control hasn't been the best on them, but this one is honestly pretty much perfect. Now let's finish removing the doll from the box. This isn't usually the style of Barbie dolls that I go for, but honestly, she is kind of cool. Her hair is a little too wild for me, but it's not that I hate it. It's just very different from what I'm used to getting. It's kind of shaved here in the back and on the underside with just some hair on top, and it does have some gel in it to keep it in place, I think. Her makeup is really pretty though. She has some purple and bluish colored eyeshadow and some really pretty cherry lips. Honestly, pretty impressive work from Mattel. Again, there are no marks or imperfections on the doll's face, so I'm super happy about that. Okay, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like the Barbie Looks doll line is pretty much the opposite of the Barbie BMR 1959 doll line. I am not a big fan of the BMR dolls at all. They're probably my least favorite line next to the Barbie extras that Mattel has done, and I wasn't really sure how I felt about the Barbie Looks dolls, because I think that they're so different from a lot of the dolls that we're used to seeing. Because when you think of a Barbie doll, you think of one that is smiling and one that is happy, and the Barbie Looks dolls aren't really like that. They're kind of like models, and they don't have much color or just really extra in their outfits, which I wasn't sure about at first, but I actually do kind of like it, and I think it's a really interesting style that Mattel is going for, but I don't think it's a turn in the wrong direction. So I do hope that they continue this doll line, and that they kind of stop making the ones like the Barbie BMR dolls. This doll is a made-to-move, so she has pretty great articulation. She can bend at the elbows, at the wrist, at the knees, and even at the ankle joints. The doll comes in a black cami-like shirt that patches here in the back. I'm so glad that it does because I absolutely despise doll clothes that don't come with patches. She also has on a metallic silver knee-length skirt that patches here in the back. It also has bunches along each side and down the back. I think it's a very interesting style and I actually really like it. For shoes, she has on some high-heeled black boots that they're a really interesting style, not one of the recycled doll shoes that they often do. They're very cool and they come off pretty easily and they feel kind of rubbery. None of the Barbie Looks dolls wear any jewelry. They have a pretty simple style. Honestly, they kind of remind me of the early 2000s Barbie Basic doll line. After actually buying and taking a closer look at this Barbie Looks doll, I think I have decided that I do like her, and that I am a little more fond of this line than I was at first. Hopefully, I'll be able to add some more to my collection sometime soon. My favorite thing about these dolls, besides their articulation and pretty simple style, is that they're only $20. This is actually a very reasonable price. And I'm actually pretty shocked by their quality control too, because they are very well made. Thank you all so much for joining me today as I unboxed my first ever Barbie Looks doll. And stay tuned because you will be seeing more of her in one of my upcoming doll series. Also, I'd love to know what all of you think on the Barbie Looks doll line. I feel like there's so many mixed thoughts and feelings on them, and I'd really like to know what you guys think. Overall, I'm pretty satisfied with the Barbie Looks doll line, and I do hope that they continue it. I think that it does reflect modern style, but in a different way than the Barbie BMR dolls do. If you enjoyed today's video, please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We post new videos almost every single Saturday, so stay tuned for more content. Bye guys!